Welcome to Rangers Radio on the Matchday show, the world's one and only unique live phone-in show for Rangers supporters all over the world. Why don't you give us a call on 0141 356 1972. It's your show, it's your platform. Let's hear from you.
Hello, good evening, welcome to Rangers Radio. Join myself, Oxford, back in the shows, the one and only Albert, who's knackered. Evening, Albert.
I'm going for a lie down right after this show, I'll tell you. I am knackered. I'm all right, mate. I'm all right.
Mate, you couldn't say that wasn't entertaining, but a lot of the entertainment came from errors, and it was a bizarre game of football with some touches of quality and touches of naivety, but with the circumstances, with what we've got to pick for, mate, we've got to take our hat after them, and the results went in my favour, and we ended up in the top 8, so we doff our hats to them, Albert.
I definitely, mate. It's the result was everything, you know what I mean? And they got it. That's what really matters. No, they got it. At times you're scratching, you're saying, well, how are we getting away with this? But we got it. And don't get me wrong, they could have scored some goals, but we could have scored more goals as well. But definitely good. Great result into the last 8. As we keep on saying, Europe's not for everybody. You know what I mean? We just prove it's for us. You know what I mean? We've actually performed quite well in Europe. I'm not saying the night's performance was brilliant, but it's the result. It's the result, by the way.
I couldn't agree more, Albert. It was the result. So the game started, and again, young Leon King, he can't catch a break. He started the game strong. He was getting involved, mate. And I think it happened in the first minute. The boy caught him. There was no malice or anything, just a coming together, clash of heads. And then he must have been seen double by the signals he was making and had to go off about 15 minutes. You know, so I thought it was a strange decision, but we've not got a lot of options when my cousin come on and it told you that Suter couldn't manage more than the allotted time, mate.
Oh, well, he did say 20 minutes, half an hour, didn't he? So he'd be lucky to do 20 minutes, half an hour. But what we said before the game, I know, King at right back and Tav at centre half there, yeah. It shows that Clement doesn't fancy King at centre half at all. He doesn't fancy him there. So it worked out, thankfully, but strange. The boy battled on. See, he took that bang in the head. He battled on, and fair credit to him. But he was quick to tell you, look, I'm seeing double here, blood vision. I can't see what I'm doing. He didn't do the stupid thing. He go, I'll just wait. I'll stay on, and then you lose a goal because of it. He was experienced enough and wise enough to put his hands up right away, going, no, I can't see.
And we started the game looking at threat, and I've got to talk about Iggerman's touch after 8 minutes, mate. It arguably was a highlight of his game. He didn't have his best game tonight, but that touch out there.
It was a highlight of the whole game, in my opinion, mate. It was a true bit of skill in the whole game. It was beautiful, man. It was some touch. It really was. Didn't think of his best game, but that was unbelievable. Unbelievable. He always pulls something off, doesn't he? He never lets you down. There's always something in the game. I don't think he played well, but I've got to say that. I'm not going to slag the boy. He's done brilliant, but he's a wee bit naive tonight, a wee bit sloppy tonight. But still,
sloppy. Him and Jeffy, mate. Him and Jeffy at times sloppy. The guys we talked about are getting. You've got to be honest, but there's still part of a good result in the end, mate. At the end, you know. So then we get to go, and a guy who deserves all the breaks he get. I thought he was outstanding tonight again.
Who's this?
It was Raskin. So he takes a short corner. Wasn't a great pass back by Cherny to have decent cross in. Proper keeps him busy, and Raskin comes in at the back post. I don't know if that was his aiming, but well, we were glad it ended up there, all better.
Oh, he took it well. I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt, mate. He took it well. he done what a striker should do, you know what I mean? And some of your strikers should look at him. He put it back across the goal to the far corner, or the far post. It was a good goal. But the cross with Tav, that was merely a half volley with the ball that Cherny gave him. I mean, the boy's bouncing like mad. He sort of half volley, but it was a cracking cross. Cracker.
Aye. So we're 1-0 up, and then we get a bit of luck, mate. A combination of errors. If you watch it back, you get a chance to watch it back, mate. I did shake my head. I thought, if you watch what Dessers runs to when the ball is up there initially, it's a wee bit of comedy gold. And then it ends up, I don't know if Tav's strong enough, it breaks, and you think, oh man, each terrible goal we lost. But we gets a break, the boy come off the boy who's on the deck, and the boy who put it in was about, I don't know, a quarter of a yard offside, mate. So no goal, so a wee bit of luck. And then with opportunities, mate, we just didn't take with moments with our good positions, you know, and it just didn't quite happen for us. And then we get the second goal, at the start of the second half. And Big Dessers, look, we've slagged them, and it was real intelligent play, mate. He knew that the big defender wasn't great, mate. He kept running at him, just turned him a wee bit and rolled it back to Cherny, who put it away. 2-0, mate. Yeah,
but out of the three forwards, I thought Big Dessers was the most effective out the three forwards, and he, all right, Cherny scored, Dessers didn't he? But I thought he ran he ran the line well, and he won a few fouls. He did some crazy things still, but it's Dessers, isn't it? It's absolutely Dessers. He got a shot away. I know you're coming at. He got a shot away in the second half. How he got it away, I'll never know, mate. How he get into the position to get it away, I'll never know.
Oh, that was in the first half, mate. And he nearly scored. By the way, if that goal would have been, and you'd have been seeing it forever, mate, because when he did play it, he actually played it through the player's legs, and it came off.
That was a Copeland Road end. That was
the first half, mate. Yeah. Aye. And the first half, so it just caught the back of the guy's leg and went out for a corner. Yeah.
Right. Aye. How he done it? How he actually got through the players to get the shot away to start with? It's unbelievable. But Dessers, he does these things.
Aye. So listen. So we're 2-0 up, and then we started getting the ball away cheaply. And some of the guys that's played a lot of football, the two in the middle looked all right, but Barjami, Cherny, Igaman, Yefty, all of them looked as if they were dead in their feet to me.
Aye, they did, mate. They did. And I'll criticise Clement for that. Too long to do the subs. Because Igaman, he's gone same. After about 65, 70 minutes, even maybe before, it was definitely 65. I'm saying, take him off. Take the wee man off. It's just not happening for him. No, take him off. Keep going. You're like, waste.
And with a lot of opportunity thrown about that period, mate, breaking away and never got the pass right or the decision right to kill the game, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Aye, yeah. We just couldn't get the killer pass. And we had a few chances we did open them up a few times, but just that killer pass, just the right decision.
And then we had the moment when Cherny hit the post, mate, yeah?
There's some dig on it.
Wow, great strike. Well, he's right fit, mate.
Aye, he's right fit. It was a beauty, absolute beauty. Aye, and then you're saying, and they broke on that. I think I hit the post and broke to them, and they broke up the park. I'm saying, oh, no, we're not losing a goal for this. No chance. We're not going to lose a goal for this. But we didn't.
I'll be honest with you. I just thought the game was going to peter out, mate. And then all of a sudden they score a goal, mate. And it was a decent header for the boy. But I don't know. I think the goalkeeper's got to do better.
Oh, he's good. We'll get back to it. I thought the guy was offside, mate. I really do. I know they're drawing their lines, but I looked at that line and I went, that's Tavernier's Erm they're bringing in. And even then, I still thought, wait a minute.
I think my initial thoughts, mate, were whoever at the back post was just playing them onside. Yeah,
I was tough. But anyway, but it's a looping header. And we're 6'5" goalkeeper can't get up and put it out of the bar. But anyway, that's enough said about that.
Aye.
So I don't want to rant about him.
No, then there's a big chance, mate. A big chance to make it 2 each. Yeah, and the boy puts it out of the bar, and the game just petered out, mate. And thankfully, Nice had equalised against Bodo Blank. Am I saying that right? Let me just make sure I get it right. Aye, Bodo Glint with an M.
Aye.
So that 1 each draw meant that we went into the top 8, mate. You know, the coefficient king strike again for Scottish football, mate.
Yeah, deservedly so. Deservedly so. We went into it, mate. Definitely. Because look at that. Look at the team. We've got a third or fourth choice right back who goes off injured. We've now got the right winger playing right back. We've got the right back playing centre half. It's saying, this can't get any worse. Surely this can't get any worse. But and we scored the 2 goals in England. It's brilliant, mate. Absolutely brilliant. Superb. It was the result, as I keep on banging on it, but it was the result that mattered. We said it before in the post show. It's the result, and they got it. The boys got it.
Yeah. Right, we better get these phone lines open, Jess.
Yeah, why in, mate?
Let's hear from you.
Why don't you give us a call on 0141 356 1972? It's your show, it's your platform. Let's hear from you.
Yes, listen, when the draw was made, mate, I thought this will be tough for us. And to finish when we're finished, I doff my hat. Congratulations to all the players involved. There's been a lot of players involved, and also the management team. Yeah, we just hopefully start getting some players back, be able to take some people out the firing line, get some results domestically. Evening, John, how you doing, mate?
Great, yeah. Geez, the thing I want to talk about is Butland.
Yes.
I think he's done with Rangers, you know, because those goals that he let in, and they were the ones that were offside, they were great goals, but he just sits there, you know. He's too far off his line all the time. I think he has to go.
Well,
you keep saying, I mean, you keep saying that Dessers is rubbish. Oh, but look at that. He tries, you know what I mean? And he saved us a few times. See if it was between Dessers going this summer or Butland. I would rather have Butland going.
Well, he's not playing well this now, John. We just commented that when we talked about their goal, Albert.
Aye, I mean, the goals, it's a shocking goal. You can't hide the fact. It's a shocking goal. In my opinion, you should have saved the thing. You should have got, like, he's haunted, he's 6'5" and he's jumping and he can't get it. But that's just one of the things, isn't it? I don't particularly think he's a brilliant goalkeeper. I think he's okay, but I don't think he's a brilliant goalkeeper now. But apart from that, I mean, put that aside, John, and talk about the game and the result to get through and end up in the last 8 or the top 8 of the section. It's a brilliant achievement, mate. Especially with all the injuries and the way the club's going to now. It's a great result, a great achievement, mate. It really is. I don't know how you feel about that.
Yeah, well, it is a great result, but it could have been different. You know, offside goals.
Yeah, but listen, we get one chopped. They get one chopped off. We get one chopped off. Dessers, it was pretty close as well. The one that he get chopped off, Albert.
Yeah, I mean McCoy. They one day get chopped off. McCoy says, "Gina, I see you get away with one there." Well, offside's offside. If you're offside, you're offside. How are you getting away with one? The guy put the ball into the net for an offside position, so that's it. You're offside. Desser's offside. Okay, that's it. I actually thought Tab get fouled on that one. They go to offside, or they're offside. I actually think Tab get pushed in the back, but that seems to be okay now. But no, the guys. McCoy has been on. It's tight. off's off. You're either off or you're not. It's as simple as that. What's the one you say? Pregnant or not pregnant?
Oh, that's true, mate. That's true. You know, but listen, John, I think it's time for us to enjoy the moment. I get there will be a lot of talk about Jack Blotton, but we've got to celebrate it. It's a good result for us. It keeps us in Europe. The revenue streams are very important, mate. So we'll take the positives and we don't disagree with your negatives, particularly on the last 2 Thursdays. Yeah?
All right. That's great, lads. Right.
All right. Cheers, John. Good to speak to you, mate. Take it easy. Yeah. He's got a point, mate. There will be a lot of people saying when they see it, you know, and your point's great. 6'5" arms up and Philip Sewell. It was a decent header, but it wasn't as if it was for 5 years, mate. It was
for about 16 years. 15, 16 years. I agree with John. I agree with he's saying. It's a bad goal, and I agree with he's saying about selling him. I mean, I would the same. I'd sell him. I wouldn't keep him. If you get a chance in the summer to move him on, I'd move him on. But that goes for any player, I suppose. But I would, just performances-wise, I'd sell him. That's why I'd sell him. I don't think I think he loses too many of the type goals, you know what I mean? Like goals that you think he should be saving. So I agree with John. I totally agree with him.
Hey, I'm just going to look and see some of the teams. Obviously, Dynamo Kiev, who knocked us out of the Champions League, have finished third bottom in that league, yeah?
Did they?
Aye, third bottom in that. I just want to read out some of the names below us, mate. Bodo Glimt, obviously, went above them in goal difference, mate. Anderlecht, who's that? FCSB, who is that? Ajax, Real Sociedad, Galatasaray, Roma, Fenerbahce, Victoria Plzen, Porto, AZ Alkmaar, Midtjylland, that team they played tonight. The Greek team, PAOK, 20, and Fenerbahce are on the playoffs, and we're no, mate, yeah?
Superb. It's superb, mate. It's you get more money for getting in the top 8 as well, don't you?
It's, aye.
Which is good news.
Yes, good news, mate. Good news for the club. Good news for the Scottish football's coefficient, mate. Yeah.
Aye, well, no bother with Scotland's coefficient. I'm interested in Rangers' coefficient. I'm not interested in the rest of them. Yeah, that mob like you doing again last night. But with everyone we win, they lose. Know what I mean? So it's just that we'll bail them out a hole again. The rotten Scottish football and the rotten SFA. But anyway, there you are. It is. But for a neutral tonight, that was an entertaining game tonight. Just for a good watch. I'm not saying the quality of football was good, but it was a good entertaining game for a neutral. For a Rangers supporter, Fox hit it in the head, man. Your nerves are shot to bits, man, watching that, especially the last 10, 15 minutes.
Here's another thing for you. The top goal scorers in the section were Lazio with 17 and also Tottenham with 17, yeah? And then you've got 2 teams with 16. Olympiacos and Rangers. So
it's for joint third top goal scorers.
Aye.
There you go.
So all the positives, mate. All the positives.
Oh, no. All the people
and by the way,
see
the positives. I don't say they perfect games tonight, but I thought at times Diamandi and Raskin were excellent tonight, mate.
Oh, they were. Raskin was reading the game brilliantly, and he's reading the passes as well.
Oh, here he comes. Carl. Evening, Carl.
Evening. I've not had a great year so far, but this has cheered me up. No end.
Well said,
what a day for the Bears.
Aye.
I thought Big Dessers played well, even in defence when he ran back and tackled that guy. Amazing for the guy. And that one, here it goes.
We're going to have to crowdfund and get him a new phone, aren't we?
Whee! Sounds like he's doing a helter-skelter. Here it goes.
Yeah. Cheers, Carl. Yeah, at least he's looking good. And he's right, Dessers, wasn't he? I mean, he made that goal when he had a goal chopped off, brought players into the game at times, mate. He done all right.
That defensive run, that cover run.
Credit when it's due, mate.
Of course, mate. He's covering run.
Oh, here he's back
covering
again.
runs. Oh,
Last
we're
choice,
back again.
last call for Cal.
Right, thanks for phoning back. My God, I hate this phone, man. But all I can say with this is, alas, 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 is there no help for a widow's son?
Yes,
I
well,
am really sick of it, but I'll tell you what, the team, even with McCausland coming on and having to do that job, I thought he done quite well, actually. Wasn't he great, but he done his business, you know.
I can't fault his attitude, mate. I just think the boy, look, he's had a chance, mate, and maybe he's had a few niggles and knocks and all that. Maybe he just needs a bit of confidence and also playing his proper position. But fair play to him for coming on and giving it a go and sticking to his task. I didn't think he played particularly well, but fair play for having the attitude to do it all better.
He's roll the sleeves up and go on with it. I think that's what Clement was saying. I know you don't want to play right back, son, but this is the necessity. You've got to do it. And he battled away. He got booked. The foul he got booked for wasn't a foul, mate. It was just a guy diving. I thought he was unlucky then, and I thought to myself, oh no. That if he's getting fouls for diving, he's going to throw his tail about to get you sent off. But he just soldiers on. He was wise enough not to fly into anything. But you were walking on eggshells every time that boy got that ball because you're saying, "Oh, here we go again." But we fair to McCausland, battling away. Wasn't he brilliant? But he just battled away, and that's all you can ask for, isn't it?
That's all you want in the Rangers, man. Give it all.
Battle away, mate. Battle away. But anyway, it was a great result, Carl. And it's.
I thought it was fantastic. It's cheered me up no end. Because I've had a terrible year so far, but my God, the Rangers always cheer me up. But win, lose or draw, I don't give a monkeys. I love them. I had to bite my tongue there, you know what I was going to say, didn't you?
Yeah.
I just love them.
Good. That's good, mate. It's good to make you happy.
Right, I'm going to go in case this goes away again. But hopefully I'll talk to you again in better times.
Hopefully your luck.
Courage, brother. Do not stumble. Bye-bye.
Cheers, mate. So, listen, mate, it was a decent night for all our Bears. Yeah, listen, it doesn't take away some of our domestic performances, but you've got, when the good times come, you've got to enjoy them all better. And you've got to give credit to the management team for getting us out of this difficult section, mate, because let's be honest, the draw wasn't easy.
No, he's got it right. His substitutes were too late the night, and he's been doing that a few times. But overall, his tactics were spot on, and he gets the victories. It's all about victories because people have been shouting for his head, are on about the results. Well, he's getting the results in Europe, so you can't have it both ways. You've got to give the guy some praise, saying, well, he's doing well in Europe, definitely doing well in Europe, no doubt about that. I mean, that is some achievement to get that last day. I think everybody does understand it and appreciate it because, by rights, we shouldn't be there. You know what I mean? If you're going with money spent and you're going with strength of squads and things like that, we shouldn't be there. But heart and desire and a wee bit of know-how gets you there. And that's what it took tonight. Okay, we rode our luck tonight, but that's all part and parcel. We've had a lot of bad luck as well, remember? So, sure, a wee bit of luck now.
Anyway, let's hear for the captain, James Tavernier, who I thought done all right tonight. Right. Let's hear for the captain.
Tav, congratulations, top 8. That was a bit nervy then, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, obviously we obviously conceded the goal, which we know as a team we should do a lot better, keeping our line. So we made it a little bit closer, but yeah, delighted for all the team, the lads that came on, and yeah, we sneaked into the top 8, so really happy.
Were you aware out there that you were in the top 8 at the end of that game, or not a clue?
Not a clue. It was only at the end of the game Václav told us that we sneaked into the top 8, so yeah, delighted.
Look, you started this one tonight at centre half. Is this something we're going to get used to with you?
Well, you've seen the suits come back, so I'm happy to play a part for the team wherever I'm asked for, by the manager. Yeah, we'll have to wait and see.
So you're still happy to run that right wing when you need to?
I've still got the legs to go up and down that right wing, so yeah.
How much have you missed John Sousa?
Yeah, he's a big asset for the team. His leadership, his strength, and obviously his aerial duels, and yeah, he's really, performed really well this year, and even with the international in Scotland. So yeah, it's obviously been a big miss, but really happy that he's back.
You've had a really tough draw this campaign, so to come out as top 8, is this just a huge success?
Yeah, you obviously want to compete against the best, and you know European football's getting harder and harder each year, and yeah, that you always want to test yourself. And I felt that we've really done really well, and you know we probably deserved it.
I think it's one of 4 teams that you'll eventually face now in the round of 16, but just to have 2 weeks off, 2 midweeks off, what does that actually mean to you all?
It makes a change, but we'll definitely take the weeks off. They obviously can work harder at the training ground. You know, we can properly train now instead of just play, rest, recover. And so yeah, delighted that we can obviously save those couple of weeks, and we'll be prepared for the game that we get.
Why don't you give us a call on 0141 356 1972? It's your show, it's your platform. Let's hear from you.
Yeah, fair play to Tam. He's got some record in Europe for us, mate, whether you like it or not. Part of teams that have punched well above their weight for the first season that Stevie G was there, mate.
Aye. It's nice to, first legs first, it's nice to hear him coming out after a victory, because he usually gets trotted out after a defeat or a draw. So it was nice to see him getting a chance to come out with a victory and a wee bit of an achievement getting into the last 8. So that was good. His record in Europe is superb, mate. Absolutely superb. How many games has he played in Europe now? It must be a few.
I'll tell you, mate. I'll tell you. I'll look it up just for you. I'll try to check something else out the snow, but people are asking me, but I'll check that out just for you. Yeah?
That's good. Thank you.
No problem, mate. You can't do enough for a nice guy, mate.
Who's a nice guy? Somebody walk in here. Somebody walk into the studio.
Aye. Listen, I've done all right tonight. I also thought that Proper done not too bad tonight, mate. Yeah, at times. No, it wasn't a perfect game for anybody.
The thing about Prop, I mean, think about that boy. You know, I mean, I know he's no everybody's cup of tea, and he's this, that, and the next thing. But that guy's in that defence basically as the defence, the centre's defence. He's had all sorts of inexperienced boys all around about him, and he just battles away and battles away. So he's doing really well, man. Really, really, really. I'm not saying he's a brilliant centre half, so people jump in me and start shouting and blowing at me. But he's doing well. He really is doing well. And I thought he had a decent game tonight, mate. I really did. And I thought Tab's save for that when the boy went round Butland, and Tab's recovery and covering and to block that shot was superb, mate. Absolutely superb. And he won a tackle.
My records, mate, that's Tav's 94th game in Europe, mate. Sorry.
94?
93 games in Europe. 3 as a sub. 93 starts. So we'll go back. So he's way there. This is his 10th season.
That's astonishing.
Yeah. So he's played 5 games. No, that would have been in the Challenge Cup, day 5, wasn't it? Sorry. When did Europe start? Europe, not take 5 after that, mate. So that's 88 games. So yeah, 88 games and 3 sub. So 2017-18 under Pedro, 2 games, and then Stevie G 14-17, 9 and 1 sub 2021, 17-10, 12, 7 and 2 this season. So there you go, mate.
That's going to be a record, isn't it? For Rangers, for any Rangers play that amount of games in Europe. I think anybody else has done that, have they?
No.
Maybe. They can't be.
He's played more games in Europe than Latondo, Ruth, Lawrence.
Played the league games. Shocking, isn't it? Well done, Tom. Well done, Tom. He's that's another record that's not going to be matched, is it?
Aye, mate. I mean, obviously, if he gets potentially 2 more, he could be heading towards 100 games in Europe if he's still here, or we keep going, mate. You know, in this season, so it's remarkable, really, remarkable. And how many goals for them?
It's 20 odd goals, isn't it? He's overtook him twice, isn't he?
20 goals.
Was it 20? I thought it was 22 or 23. Because I think my
It's like
voice was on.
Done, mate. He's only got 3 goals this season.
I know. He's not trying.
You know, aye. He said he was. He said he'll clock up 500 games. Shortly, mate. You know.
Astonishing figures, isn't it? Astonishing figures.
You know, so he's averaging 50 odd games a season, mate. It's just remarkable. Remarkable. You know, so I'm pleased, really pleased, Albert, pleased. Listen, we're not trying to kid anybody on. They won the Real Madrid in their pomp, we know that. But if it's some decent results, and we beat them, mate. That's all I can say. We beat them.
For a big, hard team, they threw themselves about a lot. You know what I mean? Threw themselves to the ground. I couldn't believe the Black Arts that was getting played again tonight. You're going, here we go again. Every time anybody near them, they're throwing themselves down and holding their back. You see that wee trumpet holding his back? Oh, arching his back.
And then
the
smiling
referee,
when he got the foul.
aye, and then jump straight up when the referee said something to him. The same like that. You know they're at it. They're just at it. I thought Desert tried to pull a move on him, and he fouled the guy, and then he's lying in the ground looking for a foul. And when the referee gave it to them, I was like, "Oh right, here we go. Desert's not getting a foul." But you see it back in slow motion, you go, "That was a good decision by that referee. It really was, because it was Desert that fouled him."
I thought Raskin got booked for nothing, mate. I thought the referee
Aye.
the last 10 minutes, no.
Aye, 10, 15 minutes. He didn't have it. It wasn't. The one we're asking wasn't a foul, mate. That just wasn't a foul. They get booked for it or not.
Aye.
Oh no,
Aye,
Diamondi get kicking the ball away.
Aye, flitting it away, aye.
Stupid booking.
Aye. I didn't think Ingerman's was a book neither, mate. I thought it was just a challenge.
Aye, definitely. He's I think the wee man was in a huff for some. I don't know why he was in a huff, but he didn't look happy at all for some mental reason. I hope somebody's unsettling him.
I hope no, mate. I hope no. Maybe just want to prepare more central, mate, you know, so he can go left and right.
Well, I'll be honest with you.
I
was just about to say that. The way Bajami was playing, I'd have put him out in the left and put the wee man in the middle. And you might even played him out of form, by the way, by sticking him out there, because he didn't look happy out there. It's no natural. You can see he doesn't particularly like it. So I would swap the two. I'd put the wee man through. If he's either play centre forward or he's playing in number 10, I think that's what his position is. And as I said before the game, before the show, the pre-show, for Jamie, I think it's better on the left.
Aye, you did say that, mate, and I think that maybe that supported your argument, right, mate? If I'm honest.
Oh, he's especially the first half. He was anonymous, absolutely anonymous in the first half.
I just didn't get involved, mate. We know he can make things happen, but his form's not been the best, mate. Hopefully, he can come out of his slumber and kicks on.
What he does do really, really well, doesn't he get much appreciation for it? He's running off the ball to make space for others is superb, mate. He's good at it, really good at it. And he doesn't get much credit for that because we're looking to see him on the ball and creating, beating people or a nice pass. A couple of Cherny's passes were superb tonight. A couple of bad ones as well, but there was two of them and he switched the play. Oh, superb. Absolutely superb. I thought he had a quiet night, apart from his goal, that was.
I don't think he was particularly outstanding, but you're right, in the first half, mate, he made a couple of passes that were exquisite, weren't they?
Oh, superb, mate. Absolutely superb. It's the vision, isn't it? It's the vision and then the execution of the pass. Superb, mate. Absolutely superb. Overall, I'm happy.
We've had a go at Ingerman, mate, but let's talk about his touch again. So let's just talk about it, mate.
It was, see it in real time, you're going, what did he do there? You can't see really what he's doing. But you know he's got the ball under control, but seeing you see it slow motion from behind, I mean, come on. That ball's travelling, 40, 50, maybe even 60 yards to get to him, right dropping out a night sky, floodlights and everything, he pulls it out. Oh, superb touch, mate. Superb. Worth the entry money just for that alone.
Aye, And when they only got a goal for it, he got in the box, and I think he just never quite came off trying to find Dessers with it. I think back.
Aye, that'd have been, if they got the goal, that'd have been done as one of the moves of the tournament, I'll tell you. But we didn't get the goal. But it deserved a goal. It deserved to see a finish in it. It definitely did. Did you think Big Dessers played well?
I thought he was a pick of the forward players, mate, over the 90 minutes, mate, and obviously he done so well for the second goal, mate.
Aye, I thought he'd done well myself, mate. He did do well. I'll give him that. He did do well. Some crazy stuff as well, but some good stuff. And they get a shot away. And the shot he actually got away, see if he goes what he normally does to the near post or the one that's to his left, he scores. He actually scores, but he actually managed to get it through his legs. It deflected right enough and took the pace out of it. The keeper got to it. If he didn't take the deflection, it's a goal, mate. It's definitely a goal. But I thought if he'd put it to the left, he'd have scored because everybody's expecting him to put it in that corner. But again, it doesn't matter. We won. We don't care. We won.
Yes. So, I mean, listen, it's good revenue stream for us. Folks is saying maybe that result getting the last eight basically starts about $2.25 million. Then you've got to get receipts in TV, etc. And you never know where it takes you. Bear 2022 all over again.
You never. This was in the last 16 now.
Aye.
I mean, it's amazing. Isn't it? It's absolutely amazing. But we might have some players. Let's hope we get some players. And we now can put the rest of them into the squad now.
Aye.
Which I thought the big Niso coming on, or Niso coming on. They didn't call him Niso, but anyway, Niso coming on. Thought he looked a bit sluggish. And Lovelace, I'm saying to myself, use the boy's pace. Brett can use that boy's pace. Let him go. But he never actually got a chance to.
I mean, funny you should say that. I think Paul Niso had the ball, and he should have played it out wider and put it just for Zach to give him a bit of space and played it too close to the defender. Something that Egerman had done all night, mate, trying to be too cute and put it round the defender. When there was one in the second half where Jeffy made a great run and didn't get the ball and was likely no too pleased. Don't know if you noticed that one.
Aye, I heard the McCoy's going on about it. Just slip him in. He should have just slipped him in, mate. I thought the wee man did have a good game. He was trying to be too cute at times. And don't get me wrong, when it comes off, it's superb to watch. He still got his obligatory nutmeg in. You know what I mean? he got that in, but in his sublime touch in the first half, it was superb, mate. It's just astonishing. Or the second half, was it? Anyway, he's just an astonishing wee player, but I thought he was sloppy tonight. Along with a lot of the other ones, I thought it was sloppy tonight. But they got away with it. As I say, they got away with it. They got the result, and that's all mattered. 2-0 up. I don't think 2-0 up flattered us, by the way. I mean, I wasn't that impressed with them. I really wasn't impressed with them. As I say, I thought they were going to have a big tough team. They weren't a big tough team at all. They were just fun about the place.
Aye. A few million coming out of the club, so it's great, mate. It's a good night for the club, you know, and we need this to keep driving this forward. Yeah, we've got to get into that, try and get in the same situation in the other competition, and that's our goal, mate. That's our goal. We just don't want to turn up and cause trouble, mate. We want to go and play football.
Aye. We just want to go and play the football, mate. You're right. I was reading that, mate. I was half listening, half reading there. Can't do better. I'm a limited type behind him. I'm a one-trick pony, me.
Aye, so we listen. There's lots to talk about, and a lot of positives, some negatives in the night's performance. But for the club, for the support, you know, it's a good night, mate. Yeah.
I don't think the negative comes for the game itself as much as the result. That's the big positive, and that's for the support, and that's for the club and the coffers and all that. I think it's a good coaching game to watch. I think for the players to sit down and learn a lot for that game. Showing them what they've been doing and what should have been done and what wasn't done. So it's up to that point of view. I think it'd be a good coaching video to show them. But the overall thing is that they go to victory and it's more money into the coffers, not the supporter way home happy. That is the big bit for us. But I think if we showed Yefty and Igaman, even Dessers, even Cherny, parts of that game, McCausland as well, showing part of the game and say, look, there's things you're doing here that you shouldn't really be doing. It's not right. You'll not get away with this when you're playing at better level, better teams, I should say. So I think it's a big plus for that side. If they take them more what he says to them, they could learn a lot tonight. A lot. And it's a victory, mate. That's the most important thing. It's the victory. They don't learn with a defeat. They learn with a victory.
But what could have been frustrating, mate? We could have ended up lost that goal in the last minute and drew that game, but we should have been able to see it out, and we would have fell out that top 8, you know. But we didn't.
That'd be criminal, mate. That'd have been criminal. And I'm saying that referee when he blow that whistle, I'm saying, "Beat you up, you blow that whistle." No, I wouldn't blow the whistle. But again, there was a bit of naivety in it. Butland's got the ball and he's booting the ball off the park. You're saying, look, put it right into the corner, right? Put it as a shy, no as a high kick, right into the corner. Even if we don't get it, they're taking a shy for the corner. We can box them in. Instead of that, he boots it and they get hold of the ball again, and you're like, what are you doing? That's just lack of experience and no thinking. But as I say, these are things that they can learn in the training ground. It's the result and they go to the result. So you can't really criticise them per se.
No. And the manager is all, I mean, you're saying that we're sitting watching it saying you could put it on, put players on maybe a wee bit earlier. He's not got a lot of options there, if we're really honest. And in Europe, just in Europe, mate, his record and how he's made us compete, it's pretty good, mate. You've got to doff his hat. And obviously, we lost that goal last week, which wasn't good. We dropped some points there that we could have took. But over the piece, mate, his away record in Europe's great. Yeah, we've been mugged against Benfica at Ibrox and Lyon. Their forwards turned it on. We shot ourselves in the foot a bit, but the best team won on the night. But we got that group, and he's done it again. So he's but at home form domestically is fine. Our European form's fine. We just have to sort out what domestic home form, and Mr. Clement can maybe people might think about him differently, Albert.
I mean, we got 1 point for the two English games, the Man U and the Tottenham. We should have actually got 4 points for the games. And if you get an extra 3 points, which we should have got, is it 3 points? It's 3 points. You're finishing 17, maybe 17. We ended up second, third, or fourth in that table. That's what you're talking about. That's what he's done. But I mean, I'm on Clement's side anyway. You know, I mean, I think he's doing a wonderful job. His away form in the domestic is the big problem. That's the big problem, mate. You can't say that the night was a problem. You can't say Europe's a problem. You can't say the home form in the league's a problem. And you can't say the cup competitions domestically we're playing it as a problem. Nothing's a problem apart from the away form. And he's still building the team. It's amazing, mate. Totally amazing what he's doing. But he'll not get he's not getting, and he won't get the recognition for it. He will in years to come. If we all look back and go, that all started with that guy, Clement. That Belgium was here. He started all that. Him and Coppin, they started all this. And then you look back and appreciate it. That's when you're going to do it. It's a shame, but you should get praise tonight because that was a fantastic achievement. I don't care what anybody says. That was a fantastic achievement to get into that last 8.
And the circumstances, the injuries, absolutely. The obviously the players you can't play. Yeah, the opposition was decent. Yeah. So
well, much did that squad cost us? Much did that team that started the night cost us? All in. You're lucky if it cost what, 15 million?
Yeah. So who you got? You've got money for Butland free, Tav nothing, really nothing. King comes through the academy, proper 1.5 million. Jeffy $500,000, say 2 million. Raskin, I can't remember how much he was. Diamande,
say a couple.
Say Diamande 5 Barjani, who would be the most expensive player? Bigger man, not a lot. Dessers a few quid, and Cherny on loan, mate. But the starting lineup, 15, would that be about right?
It's between 15, but it's less than 20, put it that way. It's less than 20 million. It's a good bit less than 20 million for that team. I mean, it's amazing. It's totally amazing what the guy's doing. And we're the last 16 of the UEFA Cup. It's unbelievable. Great, absolutely great. May long it continue, mate. I hope it continues forever. Getting better and better and better.
One of the things that's pleased me is the people that's left the club, mate. Now, they might not have left permanently, but it was the guys that weren't going to cut it, and it was time to move on. So they're away, and hopefully they move away. Don't wish them any harm, but however, value for money for us, no. And it frees up a lot of wages, hopefully, going forward, mate.
What's going to happen with all the guys that have left? And I think a few of them that left in the summer will admit this. They're going to look back and when their career's finished and say, I wasted an opportunity. That's the biggest club I'll ever play for. And I just wasted an opportunity. I could have done a lot more there. And they're going to regret it, mate. They're definitely going to regret it. You've heard people, better players than them, saying it when they left Rangers. Liverpool even admitted it when they left Rangers. It was the biggest mistake he made. Gascoigne admitted it. Biggest mistake I ever made. I think Hateley said it as well. I had to go, but I didn't want to go. So all these players that are away, doing nothing, have done nothing, are going to regret this, mate. Because the opportunity's there, and you don't want any of the boys to have regrets like that. You want them to realise they know there's a brilliant opportunity for here, son. This is the biggest club you're ever going to play for. Grab it with both hands. But there you go, mate. But I'm glad they're away now, mate, because they definitely had to go. They're not contributing enough, anywhere near enough, and they're getting paid way, way too much money for no doing anything. And they're away.
Yeah, listen, people have got to move on at some time. You've got to do what's right for the club. It's players will do what's right for them, but we've got to do what's right for the club. And a lot of the times we've not done that decision.
Mm-hmm. Well, we actually shouldn't have got ourselves into the mess to start with, but we did. So we had to be tidied up and cleared up, and to continue winning games and doing well in Europe, blah blah blah, and all the rest of it. So the man has got us to 3 cup finals. He's got us into the last 16 of the UEFA Cup, and he's already won a cup as well. So he was a hair's breadth last year winning the league. He's got a home record that's superb. Dropped 2 points this season, superb. So all in all, I think we're heading in the right direction. I don't know about you, but I think we are.
I can see that the guys we've got potential, and if they all click together, if Jeffy plays well at the same time, Ingerman, Raskin and Diamande, you get Cherny with the undoubted ability he's got, and then who you play up front. If you Dessers is one of his purple nights, it's just he's got to do things that we can't believe. And Ingerman is just an entertainer, mate. I just like watched him and wonder what he's going to do next. Like, maybe he got a lot of things wrong tonight, but he just
still like him. Still like him, mate. You're not going to get everything right all the time, but he tries. So it's the actual fact that he tries it, and up until tonight, a lot of the time he was getting away with it, doing it, achieving it. So I love watching him. So football should be played entertainment. That's what I look for.
Right, before we wrap the show up, mate, I think it's only right we hear for the manager.
Yep, go for it, pal.
Let's hear from Philip. Come on.
I'm super proud of this team, not only by being in top 8, if you see how many good teams are behind us in this Europa League, but also in this top 8, there are 4 other teams that we played against.
What has been the biggest factor in getting these results and managed to finish at this position?
The squad mentality. So, like I said so many times, it was a rebuild in the summer with a lot of new players, so you need to fit everybody in the dressing room, let them adapt, let the team gel together on the pitch also to learn all the principles, way of working. So it took time, but you see all this dressing room wants to do everything for this club, for the colors, for the team. Like today, again, we had to be very, very creative first to put Tev as a centre back, Leon King as a right full back, and he falls out after 50 minutes. Then our right winger Ross needs to play right fullback, but he does it. He does it. They give everything. Also the young boys who come in. So it's a really squad performance, this 8 plays, and not only a team or 11 or 15 players, but a whole squad.
He sounds excited over there, doesn't he? Oh, Albert's on mute.
A quick question, mate. How
Yes.
many teams that we played ended up in the top 8? I think there's 3.
I think, obviously, Man United, Tottenham, Olympiacos,
3.
Lyon,
4.
4, and us 5 out
That
of
mob,
8.
that mob at night, that USG, they don't finish
No,
the top.
they're in the bottom
They're
section, mate.
Oh, yeah, 4. 4 out of the ones that we played end up in the top 8. No bad, eh?
I think if you look at somebody else, I think they've qualified. Their draw was they managed to play 3 of the bottom teams, mate. Yeah.
This is that Europe's no for everybody, mate.
Maybe.
I mean, that's why I don't like this. I don't like the format. It's because it benefits the Diddy teams. Know what I mean? Like them, they say if that format wasn't in, they'd be out before Christmas as per normal. So that's I don't like the format for that reason. Now, if we were in there winning, I would say aye. I keep the format. I like this format. If you're in the Champions League winning games, but. Nah, no for me. It's for the Diddy teams, mate. The Diddy teams to extend their run in Europe. It's also the prelude to a Super League. That's where it's coming, mate. That's where they're heading with this.
The funny thing is, the team that got us through the night was Nice getting that equaliser. They only managed 3 points in the whole tournament, mate. So they weren't great. And then the next one up was Malmo, who finished with 5 points. Slavia Prague, 5 points, yeah. And then we were in against all the top teams, mate. Yeah. So I'd like it to pan out. Win the last 16 tight, play Eintracht Frankfurt in the quarterfinals and get revenge and see where it takes us, mate. And then get us on nervous looking at flights and whatever we're going to get.
That'd be nice, wouldn't it? That'd be nice. Only 2 games away from it, mate. You really, let's be honest about it.
Yeah, and I've been greedy.
No, I think you've been pretty reasonable. Cases will be getting taken out off again. Oh, here we go again.
Somebody taps they had for a couple of years ago. No fit is on it.
No. No fit me.
No, maybe a bit baggy on us. Right, last word for your good self, Albert.
Very enjoyable result tonight. The performance was the performance. Some good, some not so good, but overall the team played well, and we got the result. And we're done. They done the club proud. They done the supporters proud. So well done, guys. Onward and upward, as they say.
Thank to your good self. For taking the time today, Rangers Radio. Thanks to Fox and All School Blue, and of course John and Carl for joining us. This has been Rangers Radio. Rangers Radio will be back tomorrow night between 8 and 10, talking about all things Rangers. Take it away, All School Blue.